Hey there, and welcome to this divine healing, this timeless divine healing session. It's a tarot reading, but throughout the reading, I'll be channeling energies for you, healing energies from divine wisdom for us to heal and release everything that will be talked about in this moment. Ooh, a card flew out. Sorry. We'll pick it up and we'll see what divine wisdom wants us to heal today. So one more card, please. Here it is. For starters, we have the Lover's card in reverse. All right, the Lover's card. Of course, it's the card of love, relationships, but also choices. And then when I do those readings, any reading, I'm picking up on energetically what has to be said. It doesn't really mean that this is the traditional meaning of the cards. So in this card, what I see is feeling not as important as you should in a relationship. Could be at work, could be in a love relationship, could be in a family, could be in friendship also. So this will talk about that, and it can vary from people to people because in general readings it's adjustable to the people that will watch the video, and it might not speak equally to everybody. So if this speaks to you, all right. If it doesn't, another timeless healing will speak to you. So this is about not feeling important, not feeling as important as you would want to, or as you would, in a balanced relationship. This doesn't speak about balanced relationships. It speaks about you giving and not receiving equally. So it's feeling less than you deserve. It's receiving less than you deserve, sorry. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of lots of work. You see, in reverse, it means that what I feel is that you might think that with all the work you've put inside of this relationship, why don't I get from that person or that situation? It's what I was just saying, you giving and not receiving the equal amount of what you gave into. So this is feeling depleted inside of those relationships. And then we have the Three of Cups, also in reverse. And the Three of Cups is the card of celebration. It's the card of partnerships, happy partnerships, of, when we are happy to be together and feel accepted as we are by other people. And it's in reverse, so it's not what you feel in the moment. So this is what will be healed today. I'll ask the goddesses to enlighten us a little bit more about what's been said, and what goddess has a message for us today regarding that, regarding feeling not important as we'd like to, as we deserve to in relationships. And we have Maat. It's the goddess of justice. I'm showing her to you. And she says, this situation will be treated in a just and balanced way. So what I feel about that is that it might not happen by itself, but might help you to reach to that space inside of yourself, to choose the relationships, to choose the people that will reflect back something to you, something good, in order for you to stop investing in relationships that deplete you, in which you give away yourself, in which you lose yourself, and where you don't get as much affection or acknowledgement or just love and affection. And I feel, since it's talking a lot about relationships, I feel drawn to the Heal Yourself cards, which personally I think that they speak a lot about relationships, and they might help in our relationships. Oh, what was I just saying about respecting yourself and not helping you finding that space inside of yourself when you choose your relationships? Well, for that purpose, what it takes is self-love. Isn't it a beautiful card? I really love this card. Look at her. Do you think she's having any expectations? Do you think she is in the waiting mode? No, she's just enjoying her own presence. What self-love can bring you is that if you love yourself enough to put boundaries, sane boundaries, and refuse to be treated poorly, refuse to be treated less than what you deserve, and if you acknowledge your worth and invest in relationships where there is balance, where you give and you receive, when it's not always a one-way situation. This is self-love. This is what it can bring you, to recognize your needs and meet them, and choose carefully who deserves your greatness, who deserves your presence. So now, what I'll ask you, if you want to, is to take a moment here to just go deep down inside. Close your eyes and deep breathe deeply. I was mixing all those words. Breathe deeply, and even if you don't know where that space is exactly inside of you, just have that intention of contacting this space, this sacred space inside of you, where self-love resides. And breathe in that space. Through your breathing in, make it expand. And breathe out anything that keeps you from feeling that space and honoring that space and acknowledging that space. And through each breathing, feel it and see it expanding and getting past your body, getting bigger and bigger, and encompassing your surroundings. So now, through that space of deep love for yourself, what do you feel you should do in your situation? Who comes to your mind that doesn't meet the requirements for you to be for you to feel respected and in a balanced relationship? And find the strength, the courage to do what you have to do about it, whatever it might be. And ask that, even if you don't know how, you stay in that state for a while, for more than just a few minutes, for the rest of your day maybe, or more. If this video helped you in any way, feel free to share it, and thank you if you do, because I'd really like to reach more and more people. And thank you for your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. And I invite you to go and enlighten this world. Sorry, I'm kind of in a funny mood when I do that. I'm in between worlds. So sometimes my tongue slips a little bit. So go and enlighten this world, sweet soul. Ciao.